All right, so there's no secret that I have a problem with tools. It's like an addiction. It's a problem I have. Um, Looking at my other videos on YouTube, or at least the walkthroughs of my toolboxes, it's a problem I'm realizing. A good problem, if you ask me, but nevertheless a problem. So with that said, I've been moving on from hand tools to machines. Now, I went to school and, they had a shop class that I took religiously when I was in high school. So I learned the very basics of tooling and equipment, lathes and such. I went to school for welding at BOCES. I worked with a welder for a while, so I'm big into welding. I own 7 welding machines. I love hydraulics, shop presses, good old grinders, plasma cutters now, they're great. You know, you name it, anything tool, I just really dig. So here I am with this big, huge shop where I repair European automobiles to pay the bills and make a living. And I cannot find help to save my life. I cannot find anybody who has skill that can work on cars to the ability they think they have. I would love to find a junior fabricator who could come in here and do a 40-hour work week or 50-hour work week and help us create and fabricate cars, build race cars and stuff. But unfortunately, I just don't have that right now. So with that said, I'll put this video out there because all of this is giving me a good idea for another TV show, which I'm not even going to go into the details on because it'll take too long. But like I said, as you can tell, I do have a problem. Another lathe. Bought that for my son for Christmas. I do have a problem with tools and a good deal at the same time, and I just cannot pass up good deals on tools. But like I said, there's just not enough hours in a day to man this stuff up and get cooking with it. I just built this bench as a little fabrication table. It's not too crazy, not crazy beefy, but for me and what I do, it's going to work out just fine. Half-inch piece of steel on the top, and it's coming together. It's coming together. I'm going to set it up with a few goodies so I can go to it and I can work with it. Now, the other day, I couldn't believe it. I went to the scrapyard because that's where I buy metal stock. You know, sometimes people throw stuff in the garbage, and I love to reuse, repurpose thing. Right here is, I don't know how much worth of tooling, but I found all of this in the scrapyard. Now, some of you couldn't care less. Some of you are like, holy shit, what kind of asshole would throw the stuff in the garbage? And I'm with the, holy shit, what kind of asshole could throw this shit in the garbage? So I sat there and picked it all out of the scrapyard. It was in the dirt, filled up my trunk, and drove it back. So I saved it, and I'm going to try to figure out what it all is and how to use it. So I do have an idea for another show that I'm going to embark on at some point. The problem is that costs money. Yes, it costs money, everybody. I know everybody thinks TV is real life, and I know everybody thinks everything happens the way you see it on TV, but it does not. It takes skill and money, hard work and time to make a show. So, with that said, unless someone's going to chalk up, I don't know, $50,000 to make a nice sizzle reel about what I'm looking to do, I'm going to have to find somebody who can assist me with that. I already have a buddy of mine working with me on a sizzle reel that is really funny and cool, and hopefully that thing will take off, and we can metamorphose that show right in with this cool machinery, tooling and equipment, and of course the dogs. Got to have the dogs. So I don't know if any kids out there. I don't mean little kids. I mean kids that are out of school that have a brain and know how to use this stuff and need a place to work. Look me up, Pitbull Motors. Find it. I'm not going to put my phone number on the air. It would make it too easy for idiots with negative comments to call me and piss me off. So with that said, we're here on Long Island. Look at this race car. Kind of almost started. Another race car needs to be finished. I mean, I would love to find a kid that's not looking to make my hourly labor rate come work for me who wants to assist in building cool crap, but they have to have the ability. I'm not in a position to train anyone. I'm not even good enough to train somebody with this equipment. I myself am learning. So ultimately, if there's any young guys out there who want to come to Long Island and work on crap and make somewhat of a living doing it, and who knows, possibly we can get this TV show off the ground to pay for everything, hit me up. And to all you people out there who stare at computers and play video games all day, back off it for a minute. Find a machine shop. See if you can get a job over there. Find somebody with a lathe. Try and use your hands. Because you know what? The world is going to shit because these kids are not using their hands. Nope, they are not using their hands. And you know what? You don't build shit like this by not using your hands. It's 900 horsepower, 632 cubic inch big block. That was in the boat. 104 miles an hour on GPS. We're going to bump it up this year. I'm looking for 109. That's where I want to be with that boat. Let's see if we can make that happen. But anyway, yeah, the old bike I put together years ago. Been in the flood. But it's fixed and runs like a champ. Anyway, there's a lot of cool shit to do around here. And I love the reuse, repurpose factor. We got plenty of crap to reuse, repurpose. We got plenty of half-started, unfinished jobs that I can't tend to because my business is getting in the way of it. So if you think you have what it takes to maybe finish up this 1,000 horsepower LS swap G-body car, you know, we kind of got the turbos in place. Kind of got most of the plumbing done. It's coming along, but it needs to be finished. If you think you have what it takes to do this kind of work and you want a place to come do it, well, you give me a call. And who knows, maybe you'll be on Long Island fixing cool crap. All right, but I don't need a know-it-all asshole. I don't need a know-nothing asshole. I don't need assholes at all because I have one. And shit comes out of it. I don't want assholes because shit comes out of assholes. So I want somebody who has hustle, ambition, and drive and give a shit. We need someone who has give a shit because today, guys in my field don't give a shit. So, or we also need mechanics. So anybody who has skill, that has tools and equipment and a brain and likes to work on German cars, I'm also looking for a mechanic. I am always looking for a good mechanic. We do shit right here. We do shit right, and we do a little bit of everything. You name it, we do it. We do it in-house, and we send very little shit out. There's actually a supercharged 580 horsepower engine sitting in that car right now. And if I had somebody who could fabricate and do this kind of shit, well, he could finish it off for me so we could make a template and do that to all of these relics. Because these cars are desirable to some, and their engines suck, and their transmissions suck. So, could you imagine that thing with 580 horsepower with an 04 E55 engine in it? Yeah. So yeah, that's about the story. Yeah, hit us up, man. If you have a brain skill and desire to work and need a job, Pitbull Motors. It's on Long Island. It is not hard to find. And if you make negative comments about this video, fuck a horse. I could give it a rat's ass. All right, peace out.